Our agency is almost 4 years old. We've been operating on instinct, gut, a little bit of luck, and the last 12 months we've come to realise, since scaling quite fast, that's not working anymore.
This train is full of 4 coaches. Please do not people that we can take to the station.
All right, mate. Good to see you, man. That's really good because it's constant content.
Have a good day. So just picked up some food, got some good coffee. I'm gonna head to the hotel. We've got a workshop with an unusual group there. So we'll be having a call to figure out what our strategy is for the next 12 months. Lots changed in the business, opening our sectors, things like that. So that's really exciting. And then going to meet with some clients for lunch, I think is the plan.
Hello team, how are we all doing? Good to see you all.
Yeah, you too. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you. It's been an early start this morning. up at 5 to get the train to London, and the twins did not sleep, so I'm running on about 2 hours.
I think that looks about right. I think one of the other core themes we've been exploring a lot lately, and it kind of feeds into all of these, is just general kind of content and building of our personal brands, which obviously you've been kept in the loop with as well.
If you've been running with some of these bits in the background to basically kind of send us the resources of what you've built and what infrastructure you've got already, and we'll take that into account with how we workshop those elements with you.
So we'll definitely, bring all of that into those workshops.
Awesome, love that. And River, we've already got insights and some understanding of what is going to sell well for the ideal ICP at that particular stage of what it is that they're trying to achieve. So great that we can get into that. Love that. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
See you soon.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
It's so funny, we literally have a prospect, but he can't view the Loom video because River's audio isn't working. So we're frantically just trying to get the audio working so we can send him Loom proposal so he can choose what option he wants to go with.
Hey Jamie, hope you're well. You wouldn't believe this, I've had to record this video like 3 times because I have an intermittent issue with Loom. So when it comes to proposals, we used to do Loom videos all the time, and this will be a 1-page proposal, 3 options typically. However, what we realized was we kind of get people ghosting us or just dragging their heels and take a long time to get back to us. Since then, we've kind of changed things around a little bit more, whereby we actually book a proposal call when we're on our discovery call. We go away and do the proposal, and then we walk them through it for the first time on the call. This allows us to add all that extra context. We get to see their behavior and how they receive the proposal, and we get to answer any questions on the call as well.
So as you saw, really exciting session with the Unusual gang. Plenty to be getting on with. We've got a 12-month roadmap set out before us, and just sitting down around the same table with all of those brilliant minds. Really exciting, man. So yeah, we understand what we've got to do. Just got to execute now.
Where are we up to now?
So yeah, headed to meet Vitaspan, client of ours. Going to go meet them for lunch. We understand they're raising right now, so quite excited to see how the raise is going. And of course, if there's anything else we can do to help. So yeah, just come out of lunch with Vitaspan. Went for a delicious, it's like an Indian tapas in Soho, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, it was great to catch up with them. You know, they're midway through their raise. They've already raised some money, so that's fantastic. They've also, interestingly, just secured their first customer. So they're revenue making, so that's huge. So yeah, now it's sort of like looking towards what they're doing next. I know there's a lot of this, getting more customers. Again, it comes back to that demand generation. So observation, loads of ways we can help them. Again, it's just something that they're not really sure on what to do next. So yeah, they've got a really good, strong network, warm network. I think next steps, let's do a little bit of a needs assessment workshop, unpack it with them together, see how we can help. Great lunch. Really productive day then today. It's been energizing. It's been a real eye-opening day, to be honest. So yeah, we're just gonna drop our bags off and then go and head out to Chinatown, see what we can find.
This is cozy. I knew it'd have a glass shower.
At least it's like out of eye shot. Do you know what I mean? The last one, you couldn't help but look at your naked bony ass against that glass.
Bunny ass.
But it is like a cocoon, isn't it?
Yeah. Chicken.
Mock chicken.
With a pan rice.
Pork belly.
Wait, so what's this one?
I don't know, triangle green.
This isn't.
Oh my god. Oh, it's disgusting. It's like I'm eating fluff out of my pillow.
This one's dense. This is heavy.
3 out of 10. Dry, horrible, 2 out of 10. So we've come to London for a few reasons. Every now and again we like to come out here, catch up with some clients. There's been a few clients that have been available, so we'd like to sort of orchestrate that, make sure we get a nice, make sure we utilise our time correctly. However, we really saw this as a bit of a soft reset trip. We've come out, step away from the business a little bit, get a little bit of perspective. Yeah, this marks the beginning, I would say, of this major shift that we've been experiencing. So it really does feel like this is sort of, let's call it day one of Yugen 2.0. So a lot of the work that we do is remote. We're a global agency. We've got clients on the west coast of America, all the way to Hong Kong, China. So we don't typically come, get an opportunity face to face. However, London's a great place where all of our clients are as well. So yeah, we like to make use of the time. So if it makes sense and there's an ROI to the trip, then yeah, I think it's always worthwhile trying to make that time to schmooze a client. Maybe grab some lunch, grab a coffee, grab a beer.
At the beginning of this year, we made a bit of a bet on, I guess, putting our money where our mouth is. We advise people to not do things they're not great at, and that's where we come in to offer our services. But we never really practice what we preach. So at the beginning of this year, there's a bit of a difference where we took on a mentor. We got help by a mentor, and it's been a game changer. Having someone to show us where to step, where not to step, to be able to just be a soundboard and bounce things off, to just add that layer of clarity and confidence and peace of mind. Even if it's like we knew that answer already, we're not just immobilized by this array of different options available to us about where we focus our time, about how we are efficient with things, about how we go about sales, how we go about pricing and positioning our agency, how we avoid being burnt out and delegating some of the workload to someone else. We have a bunch of projects which are essentially gathering dust and just, since we've finished them, haven't seen the light of day. They're live and out there. We've got websites, we've got brands that are complete. Basically, we're just divvying up our time to see if it's something we're going to work on internally, and then maybe coming up with 5 to 10 pieces of content which we can post on LinkedIn to activate the work and show it off. So yeah, let us know your thoughts. So we've just messaged Mateusz, who is our brand designer. Essentially, we've done all of these projects and we've not updated our website, we've not got them out on LinkedIn, and that's one of the biggest outcomes for us, and something where we can get an ROI as well. Like sharing our work, a lot about what we do, is strategic and foundational, but then also the deliverables is very visual, right? Yeah, plenty we could be doing here. For example, here's a project we did for a startup we work with, Formwork. Created all of this from the branding through to the website and development, and we even did like a bunch of AI imagery because their products, whilst they exist, they didn't really have like any high production photography or videography, so we leveraged AI to create like a library of images across their product range so we could show them off in a good way. Yeah. So just had a message from our client Airhive. Turns out that a few of the team members are ill, so we're just going to give it a miss. We're just going to go down there still, have some lunch, see the rest of the team, but we figured we'd come some other time. It was just a stop we was going to make whilst we were here in London. So yeah, we've come to one of our offices here at X and Y, and we're just going to make a start on some of the exciting strategy things we were talking about with Unusual Group. So yeah, really excited to get stuck in and start actioning and putting into motion some of these steps.
I've got to say, one of the biggest pain points that we've found this past year is project management. And, because now we've got a larger team, right? We've got designers, UX designers, we've got brand designers, we've got animators, we've got our VAs, we've got a team. And again, we kind of grew a little bit too fast. And when you look at it on a project level, everything just feels so fragmented, and it's been a real pain point. Onboarding steps, right? It takes me the best part of a day, 2 days, once we have a new client that's ready to work with us. From contracts to invoices to creating the project, the folders, blah, blah, blah. Far too time intensive, but I could never pass it to our assistant, our VA, because it was just all in my head. So again, taking a step back, I took the best part of a week working with her, sitting down with her to map out this onboarding process, and we've got it in as a template in Monday, step by step by step. We do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. But now it works like clockwork. So that's been a huge lift. Project management, it's been a pain in the arse. I feel like we've cracked the code. And that's a sentiment that I feel is true across the business right now. We are cracking the code. Yesterday, you saw us doing our strategy call. All the things that we had outlined for this quarter, for next quarter, for the next 12 months. It's like, great, really excited to do that, but we're already started that stuff, right? We're already looking into time tracking. We're already looking into resource allocation. We're already looking into everything that we have been strategizing on what we're going to be doing. We've already made a start, and I think that's the point, right? We've seen what works, we've seen what doesn't, and we refine. So that by 12 months, the business is just optimized. It's there, ready to be leveraged by whoever is interacting with the business, and that is what's really exciting. Can't leave London without getting an honest burger though, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to grab one to go, get to the train. What do you reckon?
Sounds
little
good.
munch, stink that train out.
It beats the Burger King rush that we did last time.
Didn't have time to go to Honest Burger. So yeah, nice little meal to wrap up our journey and see us with the trip.
Time to go and do some work now.
Yeah. Can't lie, I've been loving, shooting the shit. Taking time to slow down, reflect, and yeah, just
give space to those ideas and things that we've been talking about so often and for so long, but haven't had time to come up for air to like execute on them and like just give ourselves the time and capacity to put a plan in place.
See you later, dude.
See you later.
Good hustle, man.
Good hustle. Safe journey.